XRP Ripple 5-minute warning. I gave it to you this morning. Was I right? Of course I was right. Directly from Bank of America. Do you like my Bank of America colours here this morning? Pretty exciting, right? What's going on? I'll explain to you in this live video exactly what is going on and why I gave you the warning when I gave it to you. So, are you ready? Bank of America, 5-minute warning. Bit of American football term there, for a good reason. Get excited, get ready. I'm going to bring you all the news right now. We are talking XRP, and this is live on a Sunday morning. I'm normally in bed, but this information was too good. You may remember we brought you the 60 minutes of Brad Garninghouse. 130,000 people watched us with this one, but we're now going to have an equally exciting moment with XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's all about to take off. I've been warning you of this now for about a week, but today was a precise 5-minute warning. So I'm going to give you that 5-minute warning right now in case you were asleep and you missed it. I never sleep. I'm always ready. Are you? So please tap the like button and let's get ready. Please do share this out as well. I've just realized for a moment I have the wrong source behind me. This is made live, so I just got to change this to that. No, that's still the wrong one. We try it again. Boom, that's better. Okay, let's get straight into it and let me show you what I was sharing with everybody this morning while you were asleep. This warning, 5-minute warning, has come and gone. Should you be buying XRP right now? No, the train has left the station. Let me explain. People on X are telling you to buy all the time. It's ridiculous. I'm not. You want to know that you're going to get a 3x. That's comfortable. That's risk to reward. You don't be buying on the way up, you buy on the way down. You don't buy now, you already own it. So let's get ready and let me show you the exact warning I gave you this morning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This morning, I was up nice and early and I was looking at some Bank of America information sent directly to me about testing. And I put it here on my X account. I told you, it's XRP week and the Bank of America and banks are testing XRP. Literally 5 minutes later, it happened. It popped. Was it a guess? Of course it wasn't a guess. I don't lose money. I don't gamble. I don't speculate. I know what I own and I own it. I'm not trading it. I'm not chasing it. I'm simply telling you what's going on from direct sources from Bank of America. Banks and payment rails keep testing Ripple's tech. You can go back and check. I'll give you now the link to my X. There is my X. Go and check it right now and you can see when I put this out and it was exactly a 5-minute warning. I told you it was a 5-minute warning, and it was indeed a 5-minute warning. So what's happening is banks and payment rails keep testing Ripple's tech. Every step towards ISO 20022 adoption increases the relevance of XRP as a settlement asset. Now, I've been telling you now for ages that Bank of America are not only testing and using, they're acquiring XRP. I told you that Robinhood, from my connections there, are buying Ethereum. I've also told you the New York Stock Exchange, from the Wall Street managers, my CEOs, and the people that are building literally the bricks on the ground of the exchange in Dallas are using Ethereum. This is direct information, not gained from X, not gained by sponsors or anybody paying me. This is me making friends at the right places at the right time. And this morning in bed, I told you we had a 5-minute warning and this was about to happen. And it did. So what do you do now? Well, investors, you do nothing. You let everybody else buy the pump. You let everybody else chase the news. What's the point of having news and information if you then don't use it? You buy into it. No, you buy when it's going down, when everyone's selling, because you know what comes next. Now, the reason why I'm saying you don't buy it right now is it's a simple strategy, really. It's not complicated. This is my position in XRP. I bought this primarily and only to give away as prizes. Hold on in a second and I'll tell you how you can win all of this money from me. I'm giving it all away, starting off by giving you $1,000. So I only bought this to give it away because it's the most efficient way to give money in prizes, and also I'm supporting my largest audience on the show. XRP Ripple audience is my largest audience on Martyn Lucas Investor. So I am supporting the community by buying XRP. However, as you all know, I'm primarily a value investor, and I'm not here to pump and dump anything. As you can see, 75% of my own money, this is my real money, is in the S&P 500. It's very it's underweight at the moment. It should be around about 95%. I only want 5% in crypto. So how has it become underweight? Well, because I'm buying XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum before it explodes. And then I'll keep adding more to the S&P, and my S&P will grow back into its position again over time. Of course, those three crypto assets will also go up, and they can double and triple. So my portfolio for S&P will get lower and lower. But as I earn money every month on YouTube, I'll be buying more and more of the S&P and balancing it out. So why am I saying you should not be buying XRP now? Because as an investor, I like to always buy when there's plenty of room above where I'm buying in. So I like to buy at value. Remember, no matter how good the asset is, if you buy it at the wrong price, overbought price, you're just simply never going to make any money. You'll be waiting forever, and maybe things will change in the future and there'll be something new. So as you can see, my average on the S&P 500 is $505. We're at 593, nearly 600. So even though I'm using margin, I've got a very, very comfortable safety net here, so I can borrow against it. I can go into crypto without any risk or drama. That's right. That's the way to invest. Now with XRP, these are my positions here. XRP, I want my average to be under $3. Why? Because I see in the next 12 months, or short term really, XRP going to $10. So you might say, well, why don't I buy more? Because a 3x on crypto is the minimum I want. It's very different to the S&P 500. It doesn't produce anything. So if I'm going to buy a speculative asset, I only want to be in it with a 3x. There's no point chasing all the way up. I want to be in it with the 3x. So what am I going to do? I entered this space at $3.30. Many people laughed at me and said, what are you doing? You're an idiot. You're not one of the bros. You're bloody right, I'm not. I talked to the Bank of America and the people that actually are behind these networks. So I bought it when I knew it was an asset, not a gamble and speculative guess. Now I know I can buy it. However, I want to lower my average and balance my portfolio. So what I'm doing is I'm using tax lots. So I click the sell button. Let me clear this here. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to click this position here, and I'm going to click sell. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do this. Why isn't that doing that? Oh, I see. I've just changed the screen. Doesn't matter. Anyway, if I click sell at the top, market order, and I see tax lots, you can see here tax lots, sell tax lots, click there, and you can see all the lots I've got here in XRP. And if I sort it from top to bottom, the most expensive to the most the cheapest, you can see the highest price I paid was $3.47 right at the top. So that's overbought. That's very expensive. Now, of course, if it goes to $10, it doesn't seem expensive, but it does. Now, rather than sell from the bottom, which some people are doing right now, and some people will do, Bank of America right now is testing XRP. This won't last much longer. People will start taking profits shortly. They're already doing it. So you don't want to be caught out again. As we get to $3.47, which we will eventually, I will sell from the top. I'm not selling from the bottom, because what will happen is my average has already come down from 330 to 303. If I start selling these tax lots, all of these, making sure I've got some profit, because with crypto it's different with stocks. You have to build in the spread and the expense ratio and the cost of buying and selling crypto. There is always some. I'll make a bit of a profit, maybe 5%, so I'll sell around about the 360, which we should get to at any moment. And then I will just trim those there. Now what that will do, that will bring my average, if I leave the screen and go back to here, if I go back to my XRP and I show you on the screen, my average is now dropped from 330 to 304. It'll go to about 296. Very nice. My average has dropped. My crypto XRP has dropped from 15 grand to maybe 13,000. However, it'll be now around about 20,000 when it's up there. So it brings it back into balance. And I've got a much more sustainable level of XRP to keep on my portfolio. So I'm not buying and selling like all the scroungers now. And I say scroungers because behave like a king at the table, like the Bank of America, like Robinhood, or do you want to behave like those underneath the table trying to make a couple of bucks here and there? I would prefer to sit at the table with the kings and own the asset and trim with tax lots rather than trying to scalp trade without any discipline, and you're all over the bloody place. So anyway, that's my strategy. So to repeat, if you just tuned in today, XRP this morning, I gave you a 5-minute warning. I have direct contacts with hedge fund managers, Wall Street managers, CEOs, and I put it out on my X account this morning that banks were testing the rails of XRP, and they were. I gave you a 5-minute warning. You can go and check the exact time when I posted this. This is my X, and 5 minutes later, boom, it happened. Oh my God, what a big surprise. And it happened again. So there you go. Now, if you've made it to the end of the video, I've got to get off. I'm taking my lovely wife Leah out today for a wonderful lunch. So I'm going to get off in a few seconds. So I'm going to give you two things before I go. First of all, I gave you a few days ago a very, very special deal, I thought. Anyway, it was a referral to Gemini and XRP. Here is the first one. If you, whoops-a-daisy, hang on, where is it? I can't quite fit that in. All right, I'll try that again. That's a bit silly, isn't it? Here we go. I'll give you this first of all. If you want the XRP credit card, now many of you have already done this, but you haven't completed it. You can get up to $200 worth of XRP. What a time to do it before it pops, by the way. Many of you, about 50 of you, haven't completed your transactions yet. Now, some of you will say, well, why are you mentioning this? A few days ago, you said it was rubbish. A few days ago, I was saying Robinhood was better, and I was right. It was. However, since then, they've now added another deal where you can get $200 worth of XRP, and I like that. So that's why I'm now bringing it to you. Now, I'm not paid by Gemini or XRP. I take no sponsorship from anyone. But also, they're now offering you more money if you just simply do a trade and set up the trading account on the app. Here is that referral. And on top of all of that, what am I doing with the referral money? I'm buying XRP with it, and I'm holding it to support the community. Here is the link for this as well. Okay. Many of you haven't yet completed it. Only actually, I think 5 of you out of the 50 have actually completed it. So there is that. Now, I'll give you one final thing as well, because I'm acquiring XRP to give away in prizes. Here is my giveaway. I'm giving away my XRP, starting off with $1,000 plus lots of prizes. Everyone's going to get prizes, just like Oprah Winfrey says, everybody wins a car. So here we go. Here is the giveaway. martynlucas.com/giveaway. I'm giving $1,000 away, completely free to enter, free for all. So once again, there you go, my Bank of America tie. You like that? I was ready for this. I gave you a direct link this morning, a 5-minute warning. So if you want to know exactly what's happening, this is not a pump and dump channel. This is not a bros crypto channel. Most of those channels have 1% ladies watch their shows. We have 30%. And also, as of a couple of days ago, after we passed 100,000 subscribers, we also got this. Oh, let me read this out.
2XX donated $4.99 through a super chat. Can you transfer from a different exchange and utilize tax slots still? Prayers for your family. Folded hands emoji.
Yes, you can. Actually, at the moment, Robinhood are giving you a 2% bonus when you transfer from another brokerage to Robinhood. If you want my Robinhood USA, I wonder if this will work. There's Robinhood USA. There's Robinhood UK. So wherever you are in the world, you can take advantage of free stocks. We're giving free stocks away at the moment. I say we. I'm not sponsored by them. But look, I was going to show you this. A few days ago, I got this. And this is important for a channel that covers crypto. I got the verification tick from YouTube. Now, what does this mean? This means that YouTube have certified our account as genuine, authentic, and doesn't use AI. Genuine and authentic. This is accredited by YouTube. We're very, very proud of that. Not a lot of crypto channels have that tick. So what I'm doing here is genuine, authentic, reliable, and honest. I'm giving you the best information. I'm not here to pump and dump stuff. I'm here to help and support my Lucasades. Because I'm not going to go into it. Of course, everyone knows what I'm referring to, but my Lucasades are supporting me beyond all level, and my dear wife, Leah. So we thank you for that. I can't believe how many comments we had to my announcement of Leah's health over the weekend. I cannot believe, incredible, the support that we had. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments under the video. Thank you so much. We have both read them all. We appreciate it enormously. You can't even imagine what that did for us. So thank you for that. Just absolutely incredible support. So There you go. You've now got the link for the giveaway, the $1,000. You've also got the link for the referrals. Get yourself some free XRP before it explodes, knowing that with my money that I get from doing that, the referral money that is, I'm not sponsored by them, I buy and hold XRP to give to you. So you kind of keep winning it. It's kind of strange, really, isn't it? Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you all tap the like button. There's 600 watching, only 147 likes. So it would be wonderful if everyone tapped the like button and click subscribe as well. I'll show you how many subscribers we've got now. You won't believe this, folks. Look at how many subscribers that we have now. 100,366. We have a plan to go to 1 million and then the first channel in the world to be 1 billion. Sounds crazy? They said that when I said I was going to get to 1,000, then 50, then 100. I know exactly how to get to 1 billion by being a channel about community, not curiosity. We beat Mr. Beast to 100,000 subscribers. Took him 4.5 years. We did it in 4 years and 3 months. And we didn't do it by sensationalistic videos with thumbnail clicks. We did it by going live. Very, very different. And we didn't do it in the gaming community, which is the easiest at the time. And it was also easier to grow on YouTube back then as it is today. So we're on the path to 1 million and then 100,000. Sorry, to be the first channel in the world to be 1 billion. I will continue to bring you the best information directly from the sources. Give you the information. If you've not yet followed me on X, there is my X account. You don't want to miss when I announce these things. It's directly from the sources. Only a couple of days ago, live on the show, literally live on Sensei's breakfast show, I had a text directly from Phil Sampson, who is the CEO of Mobix, and I was able to give you breaking news live on the show, and it was very beneficial to all who was watching Sensei's show. Within seconds of me getting the text, I told Sensei, and he covered the news in his live show. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss out on any of this journey with us. So make sure that you've done this, and this is important. When you click subscribe, make sure that you've turned the bell on. And if you complain that YouTube sends you too many notifications, that's your misunderstanding. I only send you 3 a day. I can't send you any more. So if you get too many from YouTube, you can turn off individual channels. But this channel is a community. It helps you. It supports you. It helps you make money. Don't turn this one off. Turn the ones off that are annoying you. Make sure you've done that. If you haven't turned the bell on, you miss stuff. If you've not turned the bell on for Discord and Instagram and X, you'll miss it there as well. That's it from me. Have a wonderful day. Do not chase XRP. There's those waiting to sell it. I'm waiting to trim it at the top of the 347 to bring my portfolio back into balance. But that's very different than actually selling for profit. I'll be selling for no profit hardly at all, a couple of bucks, just to bring it into profit. I'm holding it to give it to you. So there you go. Look below in the description of this video in a few minutes when this ends, and I will put down there the referrals for the Gemini, so you can get some free XRP up to $200. Amazing, right? And also, if you spend $3,000 within 90 days, well, most people are going to do that with Christmas coming up, right? You get $200 plus many other incentives as well. I'll also give you the link to the competition. That's it from me. Thank you for joining me. I'm off out to lunch. Thank you again for all the comments. Couldn't believe it. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Nearly 1,000, I think. I don't know. It was many, many hundreds. Thank you so much. That's it from me. I'm out of here. Good luck, everybody. Be an investor, not a trader. Know when to hold, know when to fold them. Hello, Kenny Rogers. That's it from me. Click above my head for all the links. Down below in the description. It'll be there in just a few minutes. Over here, I shall put something, I don't know, maybe the competition giveaway. And down here, something that will be useful to you as well. That's it from me. I'm now going to take you over to the extra channel where you can watch 24 hours a day, restream what you've missed with live chat and live support. That's it from me. I'm off to get some lunch. Take care of yourselves and each other.